Another fucking video, man. I don't know about other YouTubers, but I kind of just make these videos to just basically, I don't know, just deal with my depression or loneliness or whatever. I mean, because let's just be honest, man. When you're a Black Pill channel, you're doing this because you're so lonely. I mean, that's just what it comes down to, man. We just want to connect with another human being. Fuck the women right now. It's just at the end of the day, man. We have social needs, man, that need to be met. You know, in the hierarchy of needs. But I just wanted to talk about, American racism. And American racism it's a different beast, man. I'm not from this country. I'm French. So coming from Europe to America, I don't know what the fuck my parents were thinking. You know, and I understand they wanted to start a business or some bullshit, but I just don't know what the fuck they were. I mean, well, maybe they were thinking what other people were thinking, that it was just, because America is a money machine. It's really just a money machine. That's really what it is. People just come here to make money and then send it back. But these my stupid ass parents decided to stay. Anyways, that's how you know I'm forced to be here. I'm not here because I want to be. I didn't ask to be here. I don't know why this country sucks ass. And then this country tells you, oh well, you should be thankful to be here. I was like, well, I didn't fucking ask. I didn't ask to be here, man. Like, I didn't fucking ask to be here. If I could change my citizenship back to French or whatever, like, I would do it in a heartbeat, man. It's just gonna take forever to do it, man. But anyways, yeah, man, like, the racism, like, if you were, now I've been to Europe plenty of times, but if you're in Europe, like, racism in Europe, it's not even like, in my experience, you wouldn't really know. You wouldn't really know, but it does depend on where you go. I mean, in certain places you will feel out of place, but, more often than not, you're not really going to deal with that much. You're not really, in my opinion. I don't know about everybody else. But depending on, like, if you go to safe spots, just normal everyday spots, in your town or city or wherever you're at, you're really not going to deal with too much racism, or really any. You wouldn't even know if people are racist, man. Like, certain places, depending on where you live, man, a lot of people are just, like, very welcoming, very, very happy, like, very, very happy. Like, they're legitimately that. They have no resentment or anything. Because if you live in a beautiful place, generally you're just going to be happier. Like, you're generally just going to be in a better mood. And there's a lot of culture to be had. There's a lot of things to experience. There's a lot of things to do, Like, it's not like America where you're, like, in a place where it's nothing but street roads, things that don't function well in either form. It doesn't function well as a street, doesn't function well as a road either. And like in places with urban planning where you have, it's really bad urban planning here. You have to you cannot survive without a car. You literally cannot survive. You can't get a job. You won't be able to do shit without a vehicle. Like, and then if your parents won't help you buy one, you gotta fucking get a loan. You're gonna be in debt no matter what. So everybody is gonna be in debt no matter what. Because there's no family structure here anyway. Because my family sucks. But anyways, the racism here in America is complete bullshit. You literally get, first of all, I'm black, or African descent. I'm African anyway. I'm African, French African. So, I know my tribe and all this other shit. And anyways, where I'm from. But anyways, you literally don't have to do anything when you're black. All you have to do is exist around these people. All you have to do is exist around a group of white people or some Mexican people. All you gotta do is exist, and they already hate you. You're at the bottom of the social totem pole in America, and when you're black, you're literally at the bottom. That might be the same for UK, from what I've seen. But I know for damn sure, America's racist as fuck, man. Racist as fuck. You go to the South, even more racist. You go to it's like if you go Midwest, probably not. I don't know. You go more west, yeah, it's gonna be racist. The more extreme you go to the fringes of the country, the more racist it's gonna get. Go to the South, dirty South, damn sure you're gonna have racism. I mean, that's no fucking brainer. The history's already baked into the fucking society already over there. It's well baked. But anyways, yeah, you literally don't have to do anything. And I feel like the racism nowadays is not this overt, just, in your face racism, 1950s racism. It's not that anymore. It's this fucking covert bullshit where what they're doing is racist, but on a technicality, they can easily say they're not, and they're just, oh, I'm not racist, I'm not doing it, blah, blah, blah. You can tell. It's literally in the form of assumptions. The racism here comes in the form of negative bias and negative assumption creation of, basically dealing with you in bad faith. Like, everything you say and do, instead of interpreting it as just the mundane, they interpret it in the negative no matter what. You say and do anything is going to be interpreted as negative. It's like I don't know. There's some examples. It's hard to come up with an example, but that's what it is. Like, the racism is basically just a bunch of negative bias. You can tell when, for example, I got an example. Let's say you see how they treat others, right? That are either not black or not, or white, right? White or just not black. They treat them differently. They might be indifferent. They might be positive, but it's not negative. When it comes to you, you literally could just say something completely mundane or normal, completely regular, nothing out of the ordinary, but the first reaction they have to you, without having any past data, without having any past interaction with you, no past behaviors to warrant negative reactions or negative, with negative, assumptions that they make. They immediately react in a negative way. They talk to you wrong, or they assume that you're going to do something bad, or something along that sort. It's something along the lines of that. You get it. When you're black, you're going to get that. You're going to get that kind of treatment. And the racism happens in the workplace more than anything. It's systematic in that way. You know what I mean? A manager who's white, right? And here's the thing too. I noticed this too. Like, when you got racist ass people, white people or Mexican people, mostly it's just white Mexican people that are racist as fuck. Where I'm at in America, it's mostly white and Mexican people that are the racist people. They are racist. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, man. I'll just say it. I'm in Arizona, but I'm in Arizona, so there you go. Now you know where I'm at. But it's a bunch of racist ass Mexican people, and you got racist white people. They're not as racist as the Mexicans, but there's always going to be racist white people. They're the majority. They're the majority fucking demographic. So, but there is definitely racist whites. They just don't fuck with blacks at all. And Mexicans, there's a lot of them that don't fuck with blacks at all. And in the workplace, they create lies about you. They talk shit about you. And you didn't even have to fucking do anything. You literally could do your job. You could do your job, mind your own business. There was this one white manager. I was doing security. And, I'm just doing my fucking job. I don't even talk to this guy. Don't even fucking talk to him. Dude has something bad to say about me. I never even fucking interacted with him. And I don't have any problems with anybody else. in the workplace. I have no issues with anyone else in the workplace. But this dude got something bad to say about me. I didn't know what the fuck. I was like, and I'm doing my job. I'm doing literally like, everybody says I'm doing a good job. But then this dude just has something bad to say about me. And you know what I mean? Eventually, you know, like when I'm forced to have to interact with him, it's a negative experience. I just ended up asking him to get moved to a different site. Then there was this one other workplace where it used to have, you know, white people and cool, like really cool white people, really cool black people. You know, everybody was cool over there. You know, I was lucky in that aspect. And then the new assistant manager came in. I have to be very vague about this because I'm not trying to just tell my whole fucking life. But yeah, like there was this new assistant manager that was Mexican. He came in, got everybody fired, and replaced everybody with his family, his daughters, nieces, nephews, bullshit, bunch of Mexicans. And then next thing you know, and my thing is I've never disrespected nobody, never made any problems with nobody, never lost my cool on nobody. And then here I am getting sabotaged, getting my job sabotaged. They're starting to they literally made up lies whenever I was forced to have to interact with them to communicate about the job and shit. They fucking were like, just like, it was like these females I had to work with, they were ignoring me and shit on purpose, being really disrespectful on purpose. And then when I had a problem with it, they fucking, you know, and I tried to tell the manager about it. The manager just acts like, oh, I understand. And then next thing you know, it just got worse. The behavior just got worse. They got emboldened to act even worse. They never got reprimanded. And then eventually I just stopped complaining because I knew what was going on. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not even going to say anything anymore. So I started ignoring them. You know, I just did my job. I didn't need them. I didn't need to talk to them. But then they just made up lies and just got me kicked out of that site. Now I never got fired, thankfully, because the managers of the company that I work for, they understood the problem. I've been told them about it, and they never they never fired me. They just put me in a different place to work at. But you know, so because they knew that I'm like that I work hard and all this other shit, man. I'm not lazy, and I'm professional. I don't go around disrespecting people for no fucking reason or anything. I don't even really talk to people, you know, unless I have to. But yeah, man, fucking. On top of that, man, it's just when you're black, dude, like this country's designed for you to not win. This literally designed for you to not win. You know, once you gotta work for other people, it's over, man. And I talk to black people about this too, and like, because I used to think that the black Americans that been here their whole lives, I used to think they were just bitching when I first got here. I was like, oh man, they're just bitching. Like, I don't see racism. I don't see the racism. And then now I know, yeah, this place is racist. And you know, I understand. I'm not the only person that experiences I know black people aren't the only race, but they're the main ones, man, because we're at the bottom of the social totem pole. We even get discriminated against by fucking minorities, other minorities. So, because they have more cohesiveness and fucking shit like that. They're on the same fucking page. And black people, we're just trying to live our own lives, man. Like we're just trying to fucking do our own thing and, you know, not be bothered, man. We're just trying to do our own fucking thing. And I'm not trying to jealousize black people because other black people don't like black people either. So, that's another thing, you know. On top of the racism, you as a black person, especially me as an immigrant, I don't even fucking like the black Americans. The majority of them. And I have to say, I understand there's going to be motherfuckers that say not all. I understand. I'm talking in generalities. Why the fuck would I sit here and have to sit here and say not all for everything? That is some stupid ass bullshit. That's like some girl shit. That's some fucking feminine bullshit. Oh, not all. We fucking know that, man. It's so stupid. Just keep people getting their feelings and shit. Yeah, fuck black people. But The majority, yeah, okay. For you, not all motherfuckers. Yeah, so, but no, I do have black friends that I talk to. I mean, of course. But, you know what I mean? Black people even know, man. So like, keep to themselves, man. Don't, shut your mouth. Don't say too much. You never know who you might offend, or you might get some guy who's just up to no fucking good, who just wants to fuck with you. Just because you tried to make friends with people. Like, yeah, so yeah, when it comes to black people, I know how to deal with them. But no, I don't really have problems with too many blacks. As a person who's trying to just work, yeah, it's mainly just, you up against a lot of fucking whites and Mexicans. You really competing against a lot of them. Because even over here in the West, there's a minority of black people. And I'm not even trying to say black people unite. I'm just like, nah, that's just what it is. I'm just telling you the general experience here. But yeah, the racism is complete shit. It literally stops you, because here's the thing. They try to, I feel like the racists, like they collectively try to fuck you over by cutting your ability to make money. But then they tell you, get a job. All you gotta do is work hard. Okay, well then, can I just please exist and just be able to make the money that I need to make so I can sustain myself? Like, I'm not fucking with you. I never said anything bad to you. Never been disrespectful. Just want to be left alone. Like, I can interact with people just fine when I need to. But then, motherfuckers always trying to do stupid shit, make small talk with you, try to get to know you, man. Just shut the fuck up. Just leave me alone, man. But then when you have that attitude, that's like, damn, it's like you can't win if you're losing, man. You have that attitude, you alienated them. You make friends with them, they just find a reason to hate you, because eventually they're going to find differences. They're going to find, because what's it called? Familiarity breeds hate. More differences they find out about you, the more you don't fit their script as a foreigner. You know what I mean? The more they figure out, oh, you're French? Oh, you're African? Oh, so you don't like basketball? I don't think I like this guy, man. Like, fuck this guy. They're going to find something to hate on you about. They're going to find something, man. When they realize you don't give a fuck about Tupac or Biggie Smalls or some shit like that, stupid shit. They try to put you in a box, and when you don't want to be put in the box, then they're like subconsciously just start making up a reason to fucking hate you. To just start talking shit about you. And the same thing for blacks too. They find out you're not one of them. I'm telling you, I've seen it myself. Everybody hates you here. Everyone fucking hates you here. Everyone fucking hates you here. When you're black and you're a foreigner, everyone fucking hates you here. You got no chance. Get the fuck out as soon as you can. That's what I'm trying to do. Just get the fuck out of this country. And for the black people that, native blacks, just get the fuck out, man. They don't like you, man. These white people, they don't like you, man. They never did. Okay? You fought for the civil rights. Now get some money and get the fuck out of here as soon as you can, bro. Learn the language. And, whatever. I mean, fuck it. If they want to deal with this shit, let them. Just don't complain too much about racism. Fuck it, man. You staying here, so you gotta deal with it. But that's just my opinion. That's just my take. I'm not really trying to, I don't want to be too what's it called, forceful, But that is definitely my take. But yeah, no, the racism is bad. It's bad. I mean, my thing is, I really wouldn't care too much if it was only contained within like everyday shit, or just stuff that didn't affect you at the deepest level, like money. Like, if it didn't affect money, I wouldn't really care. Like, if this country it's not a meritocracy by any means. It's definitely not a meritocracy. It's definitely who you know. And as a black person, one thing I've experienced too is everybody expects you to kowtow to them, like white managers, Mexican managers, whatever. I don't know. Other types of, it doesn't matter. Anybody who's not a black manager, they do that. I'm serious. They expect you to kowtow to them. A lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them, for the most part. For the most of them, they expect you to kowtow. And if you don't kowtow, if you don't kiss their ass, literally the cogs start to turn on their head. They just find a reason to hate you. They just find a reason. Yeah, I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Well, what did he do to you? I just don't like him. It's just shit like that, just for no fucking reason. For no good reason. They just find a reason to just dislike you. You didn't even fucking do anything to them. And you got, I've been in work environments where, like, for example, I had to do security for a fucking coffee shop or some shit. I walked inside, just to see, just to get the manager. I had to check in with the manager. All the fucking there was a bunch of baristas, a bunch of fucking females. All of them were looking at me like I was a predator. I didn't even fucking do anything. I'm just looking for the manager. I got my uniform on and everything, so I'm clearly not looking like a homeless person just walking in, And you still, even outside of work, you get people acting like they're scared of you. It's like, bro, you didn't even fucking do anything. And I'm not an ugly dude. I'm just average. I'm not super like Abercrombie Fish model attractive. I'm not Jeremy Meeks, but I'm just sub 8. That's basically it. I'm sub 8. Just failed normie. That's basically, I'm not even a failed normie. I've actually never been a normie. I've always been black pill. I've always been like outcast, not even a hippie either. Like, I've straight up just been like on the fringes, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of like, I've always been, what do you say? Not outcast, because like, I've had friend groups, I've just been a drifter. I've never really like fit in with too many people. Like, I'm more like underground. I don't know what the fuck to call it. But if you get what I'm saying, or if you got a word for it, just type it in the comments or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, man. When you're black, you're literally at the bottom.